Hello, it's John here. Hey, today my daughter's coming over and I'm going to make some eggplant parmesan, maybe a few other things for her, and just stay tuned. So I peeled my eggplants, and I definitely like them peeled better, and they've been sitting in the refrigerator for about half an hour. So when I salted them, I went like this and salted them heavy. The reason we salt them is because we're going to get the oils out of them. So right now, after they've been sitting in the refrigerator for about half an hour, I could see a little bit of oil on top of them. Now I'm going to rinse them off in cold water. Now don't worry about getting them too salty when you're doing this, because you got to rinse them off real good. You're not seasoning them, you're drawing out that oil, because that's kind of what makes eggplant bitter. And this is a step that helps a tremendous amount if you're going to use eggplants in any of your meals. So I'm literally just egg washing half of them, and I have some almond flour in here, and I'm just putting a coat of flour on one side. I want just one layer brown, on the eggplant, but it doesn't have to be deep fried. Now normally if I wasn't eating keto, I'd use breadcrumbs and a seasoned breadcrumb, and but because this is keto friendly, and I always call them keto friendly, not like a great keto recipe, because I'll tell you the truth, I'm kind of new at this, and I don't count macros, and I'm not looking to cut my carbs out totally. And almond flour doesn't make the best breading, but for this purpose it'll do fine. Then I'm going to heat up some olive oil in my pan there and start frying. So I'm going to season these up a little bit while they're sitting here with some black pepper and some salt. Remember, I rinsed all that other salt off, so it ain't going to hurt to throw some salt in there. My oil is warming up. Let's test it. Now we're going to let that warm up a little more, and then we're going to start frying them.
Edit that shit?
Now you can talk if you want, but nope, I'm not editing it out. So I'm browning these up. Here's what I got so far. One thing I should have said is I cut them pretty thick, and like I said, I just put the flour on one side. You're as bad as the boys.
I want to get a better shot.
So, my daughter Margaret's here. We're gonna throw this together real quick and get it in the oven. So I have no sugar added. Red sauce here, pasta sauce. I'm gonna add a little more basil to it and some Italian seasoning, and we're just going to layer these in here. And I don't care if they're over one another a little bit. That don't matter. It's just for us. And I'm going to add a little more sauce. So from here on, it's kind of like making a lasagna. Spread sauce around. Now for the good stuff, right, Maggie? Cheese.
Cheese.
This is Parmesan cheese.
The good stuff. That's real Parmesan cheese.
Yeah. I also have some zucchini noodles for later. More sauce. Now my daughter doesn't eat keto, so...
I don't eat what?
Keto.
What's keto?
Keto is low carb, high in fat diet. That's how I've been losing my weight. Now, because of the tomato sauce, this doesn't really classify as like real low carb. But besides that, you know, it's pretty good.
No, I don't eat keto.
So I have mozzarella. Yum.
Thought keto was some fancy word for onion. I hate onions.
No, there's no
No, there's no onions in that.
there's no onions in here.
Onions are gross though.
Since I have these extra pieces, we're gonna do it this way.
Yummy. I'm excited. Your food's always awesome.
Italian seasoning.
Who did not open their pancakes?
So is some black pepper. Are you eating snacks over there?
No. No, because it's not a good fortune. If it's not a good fortune, I'm not eating a fortune cookie.
Well, I had the camera boys helping me earlier, and Braxton was being cameraman eating snacks.
Well, he did not pick out good fortunes. A fun party with old friends is in your future, and you are always welcomed at any gathering. Guess I'm going to a party, which I kind of am going to a party.
Some more mozzarella cheese, and into the oven it's going. And that needs to cook.
No.
So here's the eggplant parmesan, and it looks good. I'll let it sit here a little bit before we eat.